Everyone, this is another part of me playing some games uh, while walking out with the dog. So Mr. Ice is here with me. It's a bit dark outside, so I decided not to turn on the camera this time. But anyway, we have the Najdorf defense here. Let's go h3. This is a line that I've been trying to practice lately, and also a line that many strong players are playing as white. So the idea is to push g4, try to initiate some attack on the king side of the board. The system is a bit counterintuitive because white is not strictly developing pieces in his last two moves, but he's delaying his development to a stage where he will know better what to do than now. So bishop e7, g5. This is all still theory. You see that white is not in a rush to develop his pieces so much, but he just pushes his pawn on the king side and hopes to get something going. Knight c6. Bishop e3 seems to be a logical move. From now on, I'm not really sure whether we are still playing theory or not, but I'm assuming it's still known. Knight e5 is a bit strange because I can push it away with f4. So he just went back to d7, which means that black simply lost two full tempos, and this is not excusable. Let's play h5. Let's develop the queen, so I'm hitting the pawn on g7 also. e5. Okay, now this move is extremely committal because it weakens the d5 square, to which I can post my my knight later on. For the time being, let's drop the queen. Knight e5. Okay, so my opponent is threatening the move knight f3 check, actually winning the queen. This is why I'll play long castles in this case. So I would say we have quite a more or less typical Sicilian position, only that white, I would say, is significantly more advanced with his pawns on the king side than usual. Okay, so bishop takes e2. Now I can take both ways, but queen takes e2, it's a pawn sacrifice because the pawn on g5 would be hanging. It's actually still an interesting option. I'm not too sure about it. Let's consider it for a moment, because it might be quite important. Well, I'm not actually quite sure, but let's go for queen takes e2. It seems like a fun option to play. You will take a pawn, but I will have the g file. Also, the pawn on d6 is hanging at the moment. Yeah, okay, short castles. Let's play rook g1, or even maybe I can insert the move h6. Okay, let's go for rook g1. Should be handy. Okay, queen f6 is strange because now I'm getting the option of playing the move knight to d5 in one tempo, which was anyway a desirable move to play. Let's play again knight d5. Yeah, of course we decline the exchange of queens as we are in the attack at this point. And black blundered. Yeah, goodbye to the queen. This is forgivable, of course, because that's a blitz game, but yeah, he blundered the queen. Let's do a quick analyze of this game. So, okay, black just blundered this queen, but I believe white has already a very nice position, even if black does not blunder his queen. So the computer evaluates the position as about a point of advantage for white, which is quite a lot. He's dropping down a bit, so let's go to this moment where he took on e2. So the engine said if I take with the knight, I'm already 2 points up in evaluation. This is a bit surprising to me. I actually thought the move queen takes e2 is the more principled choice because it's not getting my knight on a passive position. But apparently black is solid enough here, at least not to lose immediately. Had he played in this position, his critical mistake was queen takes e4. Probably should play some prophylactic move like king h8, trying to get the king out of the danger zone. But still, I kind of believe in white's position here. He has some nice tactical opportunities like pushing the h-pawn. Even the move rook takes g7 is interesting. I'm not sure why this is not good. And queen g5. King g... Oh yeah, there is no check on f6. Yeah, so this is probably not necessary. But definitely after queen d2, white has more than enough compensation for the pawn. Anyway, hope you enjoyed once again this quite short game. See you in the next games. Bye bye.